Hi, I'm Dave Epstein and welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. I'm here today with Maureen Simonelli and we are at Mount Auburn Cemetery in one of your greenhouses. Actually, you are doing a lot of propagating in here. And one of the cool things I've learned in just chatting is you grow a lot of your own plants.
We grow everything you see in the greenhouses, we grow here. Everything out on the grounds, we grow here.
So when we're walking around the grounds later on in the season and you see all the beautiful displays, all of those really started in this particular greenhouse.
Everything starts here, exactly, yeah.
So tell me about what we're doing in this part of the greenhouse.
Well, we've got mist system, as you can see. So here we have all our seeding trays that we've started anywhere from some of these that are long germinating, like February, and others we started just a few weeks ago. We also have a lot of woody plant material you can see in the back here that our propagator Steve Jackson has started.
So Maureen, here you have some of these little cuttings. How did you get these to start rooting?
Rooting woody cuttings are a little different than rooting anything herbaceous. Lots of times you can stick an herbaceous cutting in water and it'll root. We use a rooting hormone that we dip it in and then stick it into the soil. The mist keeps it from transpiring or drying out. So, and we have bottom heat here as well, which also enhances rooting, promotes rooting. So,
if someone's at home and they want to grow little seedlings, whether they're rooting them or whether they're, starting them from seed, what would be a couple of tips that you might give them in order to keep their plants healthy? Because they're not going to have something like this.
Right. I think the most important thing is bottom heat, really. Bottom heat really makes a huge difference in the rooting, and that's really what you're trying to promote. If you have a little hand mister, that's helpful as well. A nice light soil, that's helpful. All of those things will sort of enhance the whole rooting of the plant.
So Maureen, you have a lot more plants growing in the greenhouse.
We have a huge amount of plants growing. You want to take a walk through?
Absolutely. So Maureen, I see we've got begonias, and these are gorgeous. Let's start over here.
These are some of our pansies. Most of the pansy crop we've already moved out to our unheated greenhouses to harden them off because we plant them outside in this cold, crazy weather we've been having. But these pots here are for Easter, which is in 2 weeks. So we're just letting them come into flower, and as they go by, we'll pick dead blooms off, but we really want them to be hugely florific in 2 weeks for Easter Sunday.
And if someone's growing pansies, again, they want to deadhead them, right? Just take the stem and just
take it right down to where the stem is.
Right down to that base, pop that off, and that'll help to keep them nice and thick.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Maureen, this is not just one plant.
This is not one plant. This is 9 seedlings. We put 8 around the edge and put 1 in the middle.
And so folks, what is this, about a 12-inch pot?
Actually, it is a 10.
10-inch pot, 9 little pansy plants. So if you want something thick, this is how to do it.
Which is what we want. We want a big, showy, florific plant for our customers.
I like that one there. It looks like he got a little...
it's a renegade.
A little renegade here, right? Look at that little yellow, but it looks good. That's the great thing about pansies is you can kind of mix any color in there you want.
You can.
And it just looks great.
People love pansies. It's really the first flower of spring.
So Maureen, I noticed in the begonias you've got, they've got 5, 6, 7 leaves on them. This little guy here looks like he's starting to flower. How long before they're really flush and really floriferous?
Another month.
And then they'll go outside?
And then they'll be planted out, yeah.
Boy, this guy's little flower. So this is a red variety.
Yeah. That one, this guy definitely wants to win the race, you can tell. But it is amazing how they will all catch up with each other. I don't know how that happens, but it does. I've witnessed it year after year. And
it's genetics, though. This guy's going to flower first, so the bees are going to go to him first. So he's going to get pollinated first and propagate first. So that's the racehorse right there. Just amazing. You guys have done a fantastic job. I appreciate the little tips. I hope you appreciate some of the tips that we got here at Mount Auburn Cemetery. Thank you very much, Maureen.
You're most welcome.
For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.